That is a, however you call it, program, organizational. That was a game changer right there. That is a one where you're like, D'Amico, bam, this new Texans, bam, that game.
Yeah. Look, for me, it's a game that I when Sean asked me about it last night in the postgame, I'm proud of D'Amico Ryans and the Houston Texans. It was one of those wins that as a fan, man, you just you were already probably a believer because they've won 8 games this year, so it's easy to get them when everybody expects them to win 6 or fewer. Some teams expect them to have a top 3 pick this year. Some folks thought that. So they've exceeded expectations. But when you can go out there and get your 8th win in the fashion that the Texans did, as a fan watching it, Ron, it's one thing if you got a superstar player, which we watched. We watched Deshaun Watson just dilly-dally around for 3 quarters, then put the game on his shoulders and go win a ball game in the 4th quarter. Right? That stuff's not sustainable. When you talk about, like, really as a fan being able to sink your teeth into your team and go, man, I'm a believer. I'm invested. Like, to win a game with the 3rd-string quarterback, and look, I understand the dynamic, and I'm not talking about my ass when I was playing.
Apparently he's the backup.
Right, apparently he's the backup. They were missing over half of their starters on the offensive side of the football. They hadn't ran the ball. I mean, just to win that ball game and play with so much depth, it was just a very convincing win that D'Amico Ryans, this coaching staff, the roster that Nick Caserio built, everything that they're doing from a roster building to a coaching and developing standpoint to a buy-in standpoint, all those things that aren't as sexy as some of the conversations, they're real, and they're doing them at an extremely high level here. And to me, you start adding your superstars back in. You start adding more superstars to the mix when they get this, in the offseason with the – you're adding them to an unbelievably stable and deep foundation. That's really, really powerful, man.